We all love a good deal, right? I mean, who doesn't? Especially when it comes to things like credit card rewards. You've got the points, the miles, the cash back. It all feels like free money. Like you're getting a little bonus for spending you were gonna do anyway. But what if that free reward is actually costing you a fortune? Yeah, that's the big question we're gonna dig into. Is it really free? We're going to explore the hidden psychology behind all these incentive programs and, uncover this powerful illusion that might be messing with your finances way more than you think. So to really get this, let's talk about someone. Let's meet Sarah. Now, Sarah is smart. She's super disciplined, and she has this amazing goal. She is determined to fly business class to Italy. And the best part? She's planning to pay for the whole thing using nothing but credit card points. I mean, come on, that sounds like the absolute dream, doesn't it? So, Sarah has a plan. And honestly, on the surface, it looks brilliant. She's totally reverse engineered the system to get exactly what she wants, this incredible, luxurious experience, and it seems like it's not going to cost her a dime.
And we're not talking about just any flight. No, no, no. This is the whole shebang. The lie-flat seats, the fancy meals, the champagne, the whole premium experience. Sarah's done the math, she knows the exact number of points she needs, and she is laser-focused on getting them. For her, this is a game, and she fully intends to win.
Okay, so how is she playing this game? Well, like a lot of us, she's basically become a master strategist with her credit card. Every single dollar that she spends, it's all part of the plan. To make this plan happen, Sarah's putting about $4,000 a month on her card. Now, I know, that might sound like a lot, but in her head, every single swipe is just another step closer to that Italian vacation. It's not just spending, it's an investment in her goal.
So to do this, she is maximizing every purchase. She's choosing restaurants or grocery stores based on who's offering the best rewards multiplier. Groceries, gas, dinners out with friends, that new jacket she saw, it all goes on the card. And in her mind, every single one of those purchases is completely justified because it's earning her that free flight. But here's where the story takes a little bit of a turn, because despite her super meticulous planning and the fact that she always pays her bill on time, Sarah feels this constant financial strain. Something just doesn't add up. And this is the paradox, right? She's not carrying any debt, she's not paying a cent in interest, so on paper, she should be totally winning. And yet, her savings account isn't growing, and her budget just feels impossibly tight. So what is going on here? All right, to solve this mystery, we have to look past the numbers on the statement and dig into the psychology of how we spend. It turns out there are a couple of really powerful cognitive biases at work here, and they are quietly, totally sabotaging Sarah's finances. Okay, so the first big concept is something called payment decoupling. It's a bit of a mouthful, but the idea is simple. When you pay with a credit card, you basically decouple or separate the joy of getting something new from the pain of paying for it. The actual payment just happens weeks later as a boring little line item on a bill. Just think about it for a second. When you hand over a crisp $100 bill, that's a tangible loss. You feel it. Your wallet is literally lighter. But swiping a piece of plastic, it's abstract. It barely feels real. It's just a problem for your future self to deal with. And that simple difference makes spending so much easier. And that leads us directly to the next idea, spending velocity. Right, because using a card is so painless and frictionless, we just tend to spend more, and we do it more often. That extra coffee, that little impulse buy at the checkout, the decision to just go for the upgrade. All those things happen way more frequently when we're not physically handing over cash. And this, right here, is the absolute heart of the trap Sarah fell into. Her intense focus on earning this tiny reward, we're talking maybe 2 or 3% back in points, was actually causing her to increase her overall spending by a much larger margin. The reward itself was encouraging the very behavior that was costing her a fortune. And that brings us to the main event, the incentive illusion. This is the whole idea in a nutshell. It's the belief that you're hacking the system, that you're winning the game, when in reality, the system is designed to do one thing, make you spend more. The shiny reward on the horizon completely masks the true cost of your behavior. So let's get back to Sarah. She finally sat down and decided to do a really deep dive into her finances. She compared her spending now to how she used to spend before she got so obsessed with points. And what she found was genuinely shocking. The points were definitely adding up, no doubt about it. She was on track for that amazing business class ticket. But what was the actual hidden price tag for that so-called free reward?
$5,000. That's how much extra she had spent over the course of a single year. Money on things she probably wouldn't have bought otherwise, all in the name of chasing those points.
So that luxury flight to Italy, it wasn't free at all, not even close. She had essentially prepaid for it, and then some, through hundreds of small, barely noticed spending decisions along the way. The illusion of getting a great deal had cost her thousands of real dollars.
And that really leaves all of us with a pretty critical question to think about. It's something worth asking yourself next time you pull out that card to get that extra 2%. Are your rewards really working for you? Or have you started working for them? Has the game started playing you?